Hey Scorpio, it's Evelyn. We're going to pull some cards. Take a deep breath. Sending lots of love and healing for you guys. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminine's Mars and the masculine's Venus. And today is September 27th, and this reading is for the first half of October, so now through around the 15th or so. And if the video comes to you at another time, then there's always a message there for you. So if you should need anything from me or you'd like a personal read, all my information is below, twinflames3344.com and at gmail.com if you'd like to reach out. If you like the content, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and share the video with others. That would be really helpful to me. I'd really appreciate that. And thank you all for sharing your time with me, for those of you who are here. So for Scorpio, I've already pre-shuffled. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more. So for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, it's 11:07 on the clock. For the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn for Scorpio? There's a little bit of stress here. Libra had a wingding of a read, so I was getting a little bit of stress with them too. You might, if you have Libra in your chart, let's see what Scorpio has to say. So let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned, and fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is for Scorpio. This is the Gilded Tarot, and we have the mini Rider Waite clarifying, and I'll pull an energy card for you at the end. So this is for Scorpio. Scorpio, one more. Scorpio. Scorpio, first half of October 2020, Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay. First card out for Scorpio is the Knight of Cups reversed. And that can be jealousy, that can be moodiness, feeling rejected, or it can be usury, you know, the one who schmoozes everyone to get their way. So why do we have this coming up, and what is the challenge for Scorpio is the Three of Wands upright. So watching a ship sail away. Your foundation is the Fool, free, opening your heart and free to take a leap of faith. What's in the recent past is the Eight of Pentacles, perhaps working hard, being creative, aligning with what you truly love to do. Crowning here is the Hangman reverse, but in this deck I like it better reversed because here this person looks trapped in the fishbowl, right, trying to get out, like the Magician's water bowl without the key, and here's finding the escape route, getting out of the situation. So I actually like this better in this deck. Coming up for you is the Six of Swords reverse, which has to do with a lack of peace or a peaceful place to go, and you see yourself as the King of Wands reverse. There's your Scorpio connection, and your Libra connection rather. This was in the underlying energy, the player with the devil in Libra. So you're seeing yourself as the King of Wands. So if you have Scorpio and Libra in your chart, that is you, or you're the Scorpio dealing with Libra's chart. There's definitely a connection there. What's around you or how other people may see you is the Hermit reversed. And this could be someone who's with mental illness. This can be a parent with Alzheimer's or dementia. This also can be coming out of over-isolation. All right? But it looks like whether you're dealing with your own shadow here, or you're dealing with someone else who's losing their mind or coming out with the wisdom that they've learned, the block for you is the Sun. And that's interesting because Scorpio is all about deep, the dark ocean depths. And it's like, you know, like not wanting to come up to the light because being blinded by the light is 11:11. That's your message there for sure. blinded by the light. The Page of Wands reversed here is in the outcome position, the connection or the bridge to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of the read is the Two of Cups. This is the connection, the bridge. The bridge is that deep connection, that soulmate connection. And what is left hanging in limbo at the end of the read is the High Priestess. So this could be a Pisces. This can be Virgo sometimes too, for me. This is also a secret or a High Priestess, an intuitive, or your own intuitive abilities. So this is what's hanging in limbo at the end, but it's a big turn for the better at the end there for you. And you will get more cards at the end of the read. I promise always at least one, but usually it's more than one depending on what that next card is. Wow, there's a big turn for you, Scorpio, so definitely stay tuned. Yep, check it out. Just give me one sec. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the Tower, and that came up in Libra's read as well. You're very connected. I'm going to give you the backstory here, and then we're going to get right into it, okay? All right, and Tower's your energy. So something's blown out of the water here. After suffering in silence, the Queen of Wands, and now we have a play between the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. In Libra, it wasn't so much about the Queen of Wands. It was about dealing with the King of Wands energy in a war. So let's see what's coming up for you here. And the Empress was reversed in the middle of Libra's read. You have it in the underlying energy here, upright. So, yeah, there's a lot of energy that wants to come up here. Yeah, there's a lot of cards here for you. Hold on. All right, wow. Okay. I can't even hold them up. There's too many cards that want to come out for you here. Let's see if I can get this together. All right. So on the bottom here, before I show you the cards at the underlying energy, you have two aces here. Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords, both upright. The truth about love. Okay? But that's not even, you're past that. All right? The truth in love has come up. And then you have all these cards. They're all upright. Every one. We have the Four of Swords, the Hierophant, the Seven of Swords here, relighting the torch perhaps, the Empress upright, the Page of Swords upright, the Four of Cups upright, the Queen of Wands upright, this Nine of Swords upright, which you don't want upright because reversed at least is getting to the 10 so you can get out of the cycle. And here's the Tower, right? So this is, perhaps meditating, focusing on your heart, sleeping, resting, learning to meditate, connecting in the 5D. But you're worried. Maybe there's secrets that you have. You're worried that someone's going to out you about, and you have your sword ready for defense. So you're not sleeping well at night. You may be worried about that. Here is the Hierophant, marriage, religion, commitment, establishment, right? Societal norms. And then lighting a torch here, standing up for yourself to the group, taking the high ground with the Empress upright and the Page of Swords. This could be mother and child or her message, but there's a little bit of arrogance here, you see, royalty here, considering themselves royalty, tempted by the Holy Grail of the Queen of Wands, suffering in silence, and explosive here, or an explosive situation. So we have the Hierophant, we have the Empress, and the Page of Swords here, along with the Queen of Wands. So two Taurus energies, a lot of stubbornness there. And then the Scorpio. So that's, Scorpio, Taurus is your opposite Scorpio. It's on your axis. So, yeah. But the two Taurus energies are upright and the Scorpio is upright. But it's an explosive situation because there's stubbornness and Scorpio Tower there. It's like from the deep, deep, dark depths coming up to be exposed. But the Queen of Wands is upright and the Empress and the Page of Swords are upright. So maybe everyone just thinks they're in the right. Or it can be something positive. But I have the Nine of Swords there, Someone's stressed out at least. Suffering in silence, up nights, purging, not sleeping well, headaches. Or this could be after this positive group after coming together positively with this group, standing up for yourself or someone else standing up to you, perhaps 2 Tauruses, or at a committed place, whether it's the job or the marriage, with the Empress upright and the Page of Swords, a message or news or entitlement, tempted by the Holy Grail, with the Queen of Wands. Like tempted to be the Queen of Wands, right? That sex goddess that all the men want. And then suffering in silence, perhaps because of that, which is then the Tower. So we have the Queen of Wands upright in the underlying energy, and you are the King of Wands reversed. So you're coming up as the more masculine energy, and in either just really tired, sick and tired, or sick, or in a negative way, you know, the player, out of control, like nasty guy. He doesn't give a crap about anybody else's feelings. But you're coming up as the masculine energy. So why do we have the Tower here for Scorpio? Why is the Tower there in the underlying energy? Well, the Moon, which is, you know, shadiness. It's not full light. It's illumination. And the Queen of Wands was reversed. And the Leo card reversed. So she can be a Leo, or she's just got an ego that's out of control or going through ego death at night, perhaps purging in an awakening. This is either a big ego, a bright idea, or an awakening. But either way, someone's been suffering in silence at night. Okay, but she's coming up over here as upright, so you may not be showing people during the day what you're going through. And the next 2 cards are the Empress and the Ace of Cups. So you may be offering love to this Empress energy or thinking about it. And I'm going to put that out since they're both there. So there's definitely a play between the Queen of Wands and the Empress. And so why do we have the 8 of Pentacles there in the recent past with the Tower? This could be suddenly leaving a job too. Or suddenly getting a job. Maybe you're suffering in silence and all of a sudden a job comes in. But the 8 of Pentacles is the Devil and the Page of Wands reversed. So that's not real positive for me. So this could be some kind of addiction or codependency. Maybe someone is addicted to their work, or they use work to avoid other parts of their life. This is frustration or lack of inspiration. This could be someone who has temper tantrums, or a child, or a coworker or employee who acts like a child, who has temper tantrums about everything, throws fits. But this is at the workplace. And it's very hard to work when that kind of energy is around. Or there's 2 children around. Maybe you have to have the kids at work right now, especially if you have your own business. And both of these child energies are unhappy. Maybe you're coming in and giving them an assignment and they're not happy about it, whether it's kids or employees, younger ones. This is someone who's either moody and feeling rejected, right? These are 2 really kind of obnoxious energies of kids. They're just unhappy about something. Or it's literally the user and the abuser, right? This is someone who's frustrated and taking it out on you. And this is someone who schmoozes up to everyone to get their way. And those are the codependencies coming up here. And this could be your relationship. These are your addictions and codependencies are being displayed right here as you and your partner are just about work or kids. But now it's coming up as the worst is over, or that the way you behave is bliss to you. It may not be bliss to the other, but this is coming up as addictions and codependencies, or a Capricorn that you're dealing with. So that could be Capricorn and then Scorpio, or that's in your chart at work. Maybe you're the Pied Piper. You have your little following, your minions. Why do we have the Fool there? The Fool is coming up as someone either receiving this. The Fool is either the Queen of Pentacles receiving the truth, or the Fool is the one presenting the truth to the Queen of Pentacles to free themselves. Either way. To start over in love, to start over in what you love to do, no longer bored or apathetic, letting go to fix, mend, make amends with other people perhaps, or just fixing up a place. Maybe you're making some repairs to your home or your business, or giving love back to something by presenting the truth. So we have Aries there. We have Scorpio and a lot of Taurus in the underlying energies. But we have that Queen of Wands too, which is fire energy, and Leo comes up there too. It can be Leo, but it doesn't have to be. It can be any fire energy, the Queen of Wands. It could be Aries or Sagittarius as well. So that's Scorpio, fire, and Taurus, which isn't a good combination if anything goes sour. And it's at work with addictions, or the Pied Piper and their minions. The Aries is up here. We have Capricorn reversed up top. We have Leo upright and Virgo reversed. And then Pisces up here, upright. So why do we have the Knight of Cups here? Because the Knight of Cups is not only in the center of the read, but we had it back here too, at dealing with work or working to align with your true desires. So why do we have the Knight of Cups reversed? Excuse me. All right, this is the Knight of Cups reversed. We have, this could be an attention whore, but also can be doing things under the radar, on the sly. This can be feeling like a failure, like not getting attention, being needy. And here's the Queen of Cups, who's ready, willing, and able to give love, right? So this is someone maybe being needy to the Queen of Cups, or she's the one who's being needy. And then we have the Virgo energy shedding light, and she can be a Virgo for sure. Or this can be Scorpio and Virgo. And there's an energetic exchange here of love. But it's like this communication back and forth, or travel back and forth, or expression of feelings is in order to avoid a disaster or the aftermath and needing to clean up a situation. So someone might be moody here with the Knight of Cups. This could be someone who's very needy for attention. Whether that's, we have the Knight of Cups with the Queen of Cups, all right? This can be a relationship. These can be siblings, friends, mother and child. So we definitely can have Scorpio there, or two water signs here. And there's Scorpio over here. So Scorpio may be not having it. Then maybe the Queen of Cups deals with that kind of situation, or Virgo energy is willing to put up with this crap, and Scorpio is saying, you know, they won't put up with that crap. Or going to Scorpio as a last resort or last-ditch effort. The challenge is the Three of Wands upright, like waiting, you're either being present or waiting for that ship to sail away, to get out of your life, or seeing that ship sail, maybe something that you're present to, that ship has just sailed. This is released from a prison or anxiety, fear, in a bold move or travel, or with Cancer. And there may be insecurities or manipulations coming up here, perhaps a need for tools, or someone's tools taken away from them at work. This could be going to work because you don't have the tools that you need at home. Maybe you want to work at home, but you can't, or you have to work at home right now, but you don't have the tools that you have at work. So maybe you feel released from prison because now you get to go back to work because your tools are there. Or that you love being at home and now you feel like that ship has sailed because you have to go back to work now. The crowning position is the Hangman reversed. You found, if I ever get out of here, going to give it all away to a registered charity if I ever get out of here. So why do we have the Hangman upright there for Scorpio? Someone's very satisfied with themselves. Their world is complete, or satisfied with the world now. Or this can be a Pisces or the sealed divine feminine. Finding happiness with completion or completing a cycle, that it's all done. Coming full circle, perhaps with children, or exposing everything, spending time out in the sun, having a vacation, traveling in the world. This is your happiness, finding a way out, but stuck. This is beautiful, like happiness on your own, or this could be wanting to come together. This could be someone thinking about getting your wish with this person and being able to bring it out into the sun, but still being stuck in your head or without a peaceful place to go right now. Finding a way out, but unable to manifest what you're thinking about right now. The King of Pentacles, I'm going to put this back, but the King of Pentacles is coming up with the liar, cheater, thief card. This person's coming up as like arrogant. I mean, he's a good man. He supports a lot of energy in other people, but he's got, you know, he's got an air of arrogance about himself. And here's someone lying, cheating, and stealing for them, like keeping his hands clean, but expecting others to do his dirty work. Right? This person powerless, using this person to do his dirty work for him. I'm actually going to put this out. This could be someone who's powerless. It can be a dependent. It could be someone who's spending money they don't have to give things to the King of Pentacles. But this person's coming up as depressed, or perhaps an Aquarius reversed. And there's a Pisces or a Page of Cups reversed too. This could be two children who are depressed. It's like this is the King of Pentacles and his kids or minions, like doing his dirty work. And then we have the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords reversed, coming in and letting them have it. But this person's not in their truth, or they're lying, or they're just in negative self-talk and exploding at the kids. And then the kids running to the King of Pentacles. That could be too. Like this could be the bad guy, and the kids are running from this energy. They're running to the King of Pentacles for every time this one does something or says something wrong, they're running to the other. And that could definitely be a work situation too, like children. Okay, so why do we have these Seven of Swords, or excuse me, the Six of Swords reversed? Because you had that above too. Why is there no peace? Because this Six of Swords just came up over here too, after the Sun. After exposure, there's no peace. And why? Because you want to keep to yourself. This is knowing, but keeping it to yourself, or not wanting to get hurt again. Trying to keep your energy pure by staying out of it. There's sharing here, or being kind, or charitable, balanced, sharing with others. And that can be at work. It's like at work, staying blind, turning a blind eye to something that's going on that seems very pure, or you wanting to just stay in the pure side of the work and you're ignoring all that other stuff that's going on. There's no peace here, because this is like you're pretending not to know in order to keep the peace here. But there's no peace because you're not seeing the truth, or you're not allowing the truth to come out. So it's like, you know, wanting to pretend you're in your own little world, but there's no peace. Or you see someone else doing that. Why is the King of Wands, though, the way you see yourself? Why is the King of Wands Scorpio? We have the Queen of Swords upright, and then the Five of Pentacles. So the Queen of Swords is either talking to these people and telling them to go away, or telling them they're closed, or they can't see them today, or they're talking about those left out in the cold, who may be in exile, destitute, injured, or ill, who are left behind. She may be talking to them or trying to help them, and then they're going away. This could be lots of hospital visits or office visits as well, going to see the doctor, female doctor perhaps. Or the King of Wands, your energy, is pissed about this Queen of Swords. Maybe someone's competing with you and taking your business, or feeling like she's talking about your business, or again, I'm getting competitive energy as far as clients or being patient. Or the Queen of Swords talking about how you left them out in the cold as the King of Wands reversed. Perhaps someone who messed up, tripped up, taking off the mask perhaps when they shouldn't have, or dropping the facade, right? Because this is the one who's acting, they're juggling, they're performing to keep you distracted from what's going on back here. So maybe drop the facade, or this person did. Maybe they dropped your facade and you didn't want people to know that. This is also breaking patterns. Why is the Hermit reversed around the King of Wands reversed? The Two of Cups reversed. And the Lover's reversed. Now this came up upright in Libra's energy, and here it is reversed in Scorpio energy. And this can definitely be twin flame or very deep soulmate energy here, even if it's reversed, right? Because those, when love and hate are, you know, two sides of the same coin, right? Because it just, you don't get that angry about anything unless you care about that energy. So the Hermit reversed is either someone over isolating or coming out about what they've learned by going within. But this is, you know, this is a breakup, not seeing eye to eye, or two totally at a distance from each other, right? So these two, this Scorpio and Virgo energy could be distant from each other, even though they're soulmates. But they can come together at work, perhaps. I'm going to turn this a little bit now so you can see what's coming up. So and this could be also soulmates who do not get along at work. Like, you can't work together. You may be twins or soulmates, but you can't work together because it just doesn't, you know, you don't see eye to eye about anything. Or you're just at a distance and you need to come closer in order to be able to work together or to work it out. It's just you're too far to work it out right now. Why is the block the Sun for Scorpio? The Ten of Wands, the burden of the Sun, the burden of exposure, the hard work it takes to expose things. And these are very much the same energy. Look, this is carrying the weight of the world, and this is walking away from it. Perhaps you don't mind doing the physical work, but you don't like to do the emotional work. This is walking away and going within, but now you have to do both. But this is someone who needs to let go of the burden, but they're not. The block for you is being exposed. The large burden, the Atlas, the weight of the world upon your shoulders, and that you've walked away from a lot of emotion that you've put into something. The burden of walking away from these emotions. The block for you is exposing all of that, is allowing your feelings to come out, because it's a pride type of thing. And this is dumping emotional attachments that no longer serve you, whether it's people, places, and things. It's like you're afraid to bring that into the light. The Page of Wands reversed. Page of Wands. Okay, because you're afraid to be judged. The Page of Wands reversed is someone, you know, with bad behavior. Someone who's sick or tired or uninspired or frustrated and having temper tantrums and being judged for that. Withholding time, money, and effort. Holding back a new life. Holding back repayment of a loan, or not willing to share, or trying to save. Make an announcement that you're no longer going to give people money, or you're not going to give your child money anymore. Coming together with friends without money involved in the situation, without the judgment of pentacles, whether it's time, money, and effort. It's saying maybe you're the one being judgmental, right? About coming together with friends. That is always like the tit for tat thing coming up, like who spends more money on each other, who spends more time with each other, who makes more effort with each other. It's always like this comparison, and that can be very Scorpio. But this can be with a child, the Page of Wands reversed, or it can be Scorpio acting like that because we have the King of Wands reversed, or this can be you as a Scorpio now seeing your traits in your child. And again, Libra had the same thing where their traits in their child are now showing them their issues, and now you can't avoid them anymore. You have to deal with them. The Two of Cups is upright here. New passion, growth, creativity, coming out of heartbreak or disappointment or missing someone, missing a best friend, a sibling, a lover, a soulmate. New passion comes out of that. So now the Two of Cups is upright with the Six of Cups, which is very beautiful energy. That definitely can be twin flame energy or deep soulmate energy. And we have the union energy here too. And Dark Night of the Soul, but this is also Scorpio. death, endings, transition, transformation, walking through the portal over the 4D bridge. This definitely can be moving towards that deep connection or deeper connection with someone that you're really close with. But finding new passion for something, new creativity, new growth from a soulmate energy that was disappointing to you or broke your heart. And then coming home, but it brought you home to Scorpio again, to who you are, the depth of who you are, and standing up for yourself, learning to stand up for yourself and find justice in that. So then we have the High Priestess. Why is that for Scorpio? Well, the High Priestess is being intuitive, and perhaps someone who can keep your secrets. And here's someone, though, you see perhaps as defensive or as the enemy, maybe because they hold your secrets. Maybe you deem them as someone who always has something over you. And this is suffering in silence, up nights, headaches, worried that something might come out. Because of player ways, perhaps, or someone who promised things but always falls short. Or someone who's just been holding back their true desires about someone. They don't want anyone else to know. And again, this can just be, that can be player energy, you know. This could be someone who's very sexual, who likes to play around. And that there may be a secret there. Okay. So then we have this, the Emperor reversed. That's someone who's out of control. It can be a parent who's ill or having issues with injuries or illnesses, but this also can be someone who's abusing their power. Or someone who really hates Trump as Scorpio. That's really funny. Okay. Then we have the Four of Wands, which is stability. The home. So someone could be way out of control at home. And this could be a masculine energy, but you're coming up as masculine energy, whether you're feminine or masculine. It's maybe you just have, maybe you have a bad temper, but here's the Lover. Just like using your bad temper for sex and your sex drive at home. But the Emperor's reversed here, and then you have the home and the Lovers. There can be a third-party situation here, or this is social distancing or bad influences around you. This could be gossip as well. This could be the Emperor taking a fall. But there's stability here with the home and the Lover and a third-party situation. Or, like I said, it could be just social distancing. This could, the Emperor reverse could be someone who's having an affair. But having an affair never, you know, if you're a twin, you can have an affair without even leaving the home. So it might be confusing to someone. This is the Ten of Pentacles, though. This is the dream family, the treasure. And the turtle may be slow to get the fact that this imp over here is controlling the treasury. Like, why is the turtle not getting the fact that you don't want this guy controlling the money? Because they're not going to be responsible with the money. That's kind of funny there. And we have the King of Pentacles here with the money, who's a very responsible person. But he may have left it in the wrong hands. And we have the King of Cups here together with the King of Pentacles. So it could be two men in relationship, or two brothers, two best friends, two partners in a very lucrative relationship here. But a lover may deem this relationship as a bad influence because maybe they get them to not listen to the other partner. But we have the Emperor reversed and then two men down here. This Emperor reversed too could be jealous about the money here or the success. Let's clarify all this. Why do we have the Emperor reversed? Well, that was all over the place. Someone grieving. The Emperor reverse could be someone who's passed or someone who's grieving a loss, regret, guilt, shame, the past. After a fight or in a losing battle, or thought that somebody was no competition, but it looks like they are. So why do we have the Four of Wands here for Scorpio? There's an unhappy family or an ending to an emotional cycle here. But the home itself is good. But what? Oh, the love life might be with the home. Like someone's in love with their home, but they don't care about the people in the home. This is an ending to a huge family. Something that you thought was everything was not and is now over. Okay, but you might get the home. Or all you love is the home. Or there may be a third-party situation here, whether it's the Emperor reversed or you. I mean, you can be the Emperor reversed. That could be the same energy. There's definitely some Scorpio and child energy going on here. Or it could be two children as well, because we have the Page of Wands reversed and the Knight of Cups reversed, which are both, you know, kids being really bad. Or employees or workers or people you know, can be nieces and nephews being bad. Why do we have the Three of Cups reversed there for Scorpio? The King of Wands, that's you over here reversed. So you may be having a third-party situation or just hanging out with bad influences. You know, people who drink and party too much. And this can be whether you're a girl or a guy. You're acting like the man, the one with the pants in the family. And these two came up for Libra too as well. There's endings, Scorpio and Libra, definitely tied together here. Things are slow or not in your favor. Okay. Or this can be Libra energy as well. I was just talking about Libra. And then we have Taurus here too with the Hierophant. So maybe here things are slow with the marriage, the business, the work, but they're fine. This can be Scorpio and this is a Taurus. So there's major Scorpio-Taurus energies here. So the other person doesn't have to be a Taurus, but maybe they have a lot of Taurus in their chart. We have Libra and Taurus here. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Ten of Pentacles? Ten of Pentacles is reversed here. And it's upright here. It's like wanting to go into something totally different. Why do we have the Ten of Pentacles? The wounded warrior is defending their ground, their turf. Turf wars. They're holding their ground. Perhaps they're taking a break or a rest. It's like being on jury duty and getting a brace. Like you're not letting go, but there's a break. This is also a need to perhaps lay something to rest, but they're not. This can be someone who passed away, or the need to lay something to rest, or just meditating, connecting in the 5D, and being very guarded about this connection here. And this is someone also guarding the treasure. They consider this energy, this is like gold to them. They're going to like defend it to the death. So whether it's a connection in 5D or their rest or taking a break, they're on their last leg here, guarding this treasure. So how much will it take for you to be happy? Are you going to stay the wounded warrior for the rest of your life, whoever this is, which can be you? Or are you going to lay it to rest? So why do we have the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups? Choosing a new path, stepping up to the plate, news, a message about this new path. This could be a child as well, or taking a swing at something new. This can also be baseball. And a secret, or letting your secret out. This is letting a secret out, or the need to use intuition. And someone might be gay, so they're coming out with it. And again, the King of Pentacles, since you're coming up as the King of Wands reversed, even if you're feminine, these don't have to be two masculine energies, but it can be a gay relationship or two men going into partnership. But they really look like they like each other a lot. So it could be two men who are gay. But it also can be It can be like this is two men in the relationship, but this is actually a feminine energy who's thinking about somebody else. But it's like two men getting along in the relationship because they're both like men, but this one is actually interested in someone else, a third party situation. This is about a secret coming out, about falling on face, falling from grace, lacking faith, or doing something foolish, or worried that it will come out. But someone has like the King of Cups has like secret memories that make them happy. They're not doing anything wrong now, but they have secret memories they're not telling the King of Pentacles. And then the underlying energy would come out here as the King of Wands. This was the King of Cups reversed. So he may have done something bad in the past, he or she. I usually use these at face value, but in your reading, for some reason, it's coming up all masculine. So this one might have done something wrong in the past, but now they're on the up and up. This can be some stubbornness or refusing to work or refusing to move forward, or someone who doesn't have the balls to move forward. And then we have two kids here too, and reaping rewards of their efforts. So this could be someone doing all the work and the kids aren't working, or this person's not working now that the child is on their own and deciding to retire or just reap rewards of their efforts. And maybe you're not happy about them retiring because maybe you want the money. So that could be Scorpio's beef as well. So I'm going to pull an energy deck card here. So again, we have a lot of Scorpio and Taurus in the underlying energy, like major fire, Scorpio and Taurus, which is definitely a battleground there if anything goes negative or wrong. We have Aries upright, and that can be at work as well. And you could be working from home, and maybe explosive because it's hard to concentrate when other people are around. We have some kind of usury or jealous energy in the middle, which can be Scorpio as well. As we all know, Scorpios can have a jealous streak. There is the Fool, though, who's ready to take a leap of faith suddenly and finding a way around this jealousy energy of theirs or someone else around them who's using them or jealous or moody or insincere, finding a way around it to escape, and challenged by the challenge by being present to the fact that a ship may have sailed. Maybe you don't have that opportunity anymore. It's like you finally found a way out, but the opportunity that you're trying to get out for, you may be coming to the realization that that may not be there for you anymore. And then this is you going into no peace about that, being tired, angry, or out of control, abusive. And that can be abusive with the Virgo energy here, or just the over-isolating. You could be fighting with your partner because of the over-isolation. And the block being exposure of all of your truth. Like if you're living with lies that you never told your partner, that stuff might be coming up within you, realizing that you can't live this way forever. How can you ever have everything you ever wanted if you're keeping secrets or lies inside? Because it's not pure energy. So here is the Page of Wands reversed. So again, that's a lack of inspiration, frustration, temper tantrums. It can be a child who's throwing fits, trying to escape the situation, and then, or trying to get to this Two of Cups energy. So it could be a child too. Maybe you don't like their partner and you're fighting with the child, or you're fighting with your partner about the child, about a secret, or about the High Priestess or intuitive abilities, and this Emperor out of control, or their belief in Trump. Maybe you totally don't agree with your partner or your child about politics, and that's a big deal. Maybe you kick them out of the house. But again, someone could just be getting the home and ending a love relationship because it's a third-party situation. But again, there's big treasure here to be had, and there could be two guys who are coming together in partnership or in a love relationship that's very lucrative. Maybe love and business. Or just family, you know, like two brothers working together. I don't know. And there's an Emperor, so someone's father may have passed, or they're controlling these two brothers or partners. And we have the King of Wands could feel left out, like there's three men here. Or the King of Wands is the Emperor, like I said before. Or maybe this this father feels like this child over here is going into partnership and leaving them behind. So a lot of different scenarios coming up for Scorpio here. What is your advice here? The takeaway from this read? For Scorpio, Scorpio, what is your advice? The 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. And this is someone who's, graduated and had got everything they ever wanted, but they're not happy because maybe they were being guided by other people's wants and needs, not their own. 41 is self-love, spiritual love, and new love. So it's learning to love yourself first. And there's the door to romance here. 33 is the Christ vibration, which is also that 7 of Wands, standing up for yourself and taking the higher ground. And then here's this other card that has that same energy here, right? They have everything. They have lots of time on their hand, but neither one of them is happy. It's that same type of energy. And this one's like the Statue of Liberty. And this is like the one who just graduated, whether it's high school or college or a specialty school, whatever it is. Hard knocks, right? The school of hard knocks. Finally graduated, but not happy, not happy. So what's the point? The door to romance lies between, in the foundation, the safety and security of your heart, right? Did you follow your heart? And they're both winged. And this could be angels around you who are not happy with you. Somebody could be looking back, regretting what they did too. Like everywhere they go, they're seeing things that they did in the past. Whereas before they never used to think about these things. And now all they can do is think about the past. And these two are very much the same energies. It's like twins. Like they have dreadlocks over here, but they both have blonde hair. They look very similar. They both have crowns. But this one's been busy achieving. And this one's been busy with all the time in the world on their hands. But neither one are happy without each other. It's like the need for these to come together to get this. The door to romance is right there. You just need to close the gap. And this could be 2 friends, 2 lovers, 2 siblings, mother and child. Okay? It's the 2 sides of the same coin, realizing they can never be happy until they come to the middle. Because that's where the foundation, the stability lies in the heart, not in the money, not in the lifestyle. Okay? It's in following your authenticity. And we have 16 over here of the tower. So the tower is Scorpio, and it definitely was coming in. And also the clock tower, the towers, 9/11 can be coming up for some people. The twin towers. And the space between is the door to your heart. Not to focus on the tragedies and the bad events, but to focus on your heart and being loving to those people who went through loss. Because you can't do anything to change the past, but you can do something to change the moment, to come more into your heart space and just be love in every moment. That's where you create from, not the future or the past, but from the very present moment. So don't go into the future or the past. Stay here in your heart. That's your message, Scorpio. The bottom of the deck is blossoming abundance. Okay, with the Empress up right there, I mean, you have blossoming abundance. And 1st chakra, Archangel Michael, again, the root chakra. 35 is the wounded warrior, because you need safety and security, but it comes from your being in your heart and loving, right? You can't have a strong foundation if you're not totally heart-based. But there is abundance here for you. The 3 is the Empress. So the Empress has a very strong foundation, and that's why she became the Empress. So yeah, very strong message for you there. I hope that was helpful for you, Scorpio. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and rise and be love. Bye, Scorpio.